Out he comes. Big applies a watermark by Stephen Stretch. Takes it on centre wing. Ricky Olorenshaw towards Manton and Salmon at half forward. This time it's Paul Salmon who marks directly in front. Slight breeze at his back. Heading straight down the middle. 45. Just sneaks it home for another one.
Spawn lays it off. This is McGregor, 60 metres from goal, pulls it back. McCarthy kicked the ball very well. Fitzroy need him to be more consistent. McCarthy kicks the goal. Roos is after him. Watson feeds it back. O'Donnell, who's been pretty quiet, knocks it across cleverly, taken by Kickett. Kickett centres the ball. Salmon's there, got fingertips to it. Behind Buick, open goal.
Fitzroy down towards full forward, down towards Baldwin. Howland's hit for him at the back. Jason Baldwin, left foot snap, has got it.
Salmon who hooks it behind. Boyd's hand pass though, as he sharked it, is good. It comes to Armstrong. Good kick from Armstrong too. And McCarthy marks this one about 40 metres up. There's a man on the square. He turned his back.
He better kick this one, Dennis.
Would need to. Otherwise Johnson will speak with him, I'm sure. McCarthy's already got one. And this for the lead. Lovely kick. It's a goal.
So here it was to half-time, and the Bombers leading by 11 points at the long break, 7 goals 10 to 6 goals 5. But the strugglers of the competition, the battlers, Fitzroy, really taking it up to the mighty premiers Essendon. Well, we're set for a terrific second half, and we're going to rejoin the action with 10 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and at this stage the Bombers leading by 4 points.
4 points the margin. Roos in the back pocket. Away he runs. Going his full distance and taking it to the outer side of the ground. The hand pass is a noddy, came from Michael Duxton, off to Lyon. On right half forward, he stabs it in towards Hall. Now the Lions have a chance to regain the lead.
Beautiful lead, perfect pass there from Ross Lyon. Here it is again, Rossi Lyon, who started the quarter on the interchange bench. A low direct pass hitting Jeff Hogg on the very good lead, right on the chest.
In fact, has only just come back out onto the ground when McGregor and McCarthy clashed. It's gone right across the face. Going to be kept in play. Spawn is forced to give a little ground, kicking under pressure. Baldwin has it from 50. Short little chip. And a good mark taken by Boyd, who's one of the best players on the ground.
Well, he is the best player on the ground. Sandy B.O.G. at this stage. Brad Boyd. 6 marks coming up for kick number 15, and he's had 10 hand passes. Pretty good stats. Yep. The player giving him the ball there also, Jason Baldwin's been very busy also.
He's also kicked 1 goal to date. They currently trail by 4 points. They now lead by 2. A long wait for the goal umpire. Touch and go. But it's there.
2 goals in this quarter to Brad Boyd. 1 to Matthew Armstrong. Here we see the mark taken by Jason Baldwin, a very good and very productive player around the centre of the ground for Fitzroy. That is a terrific mark there from Brad Boyd. At full stretch, and former Collingwood reserves and under-19 player, and has been magnificent this afternoon for Fitzroy.
So the Lions lead by 2 points. Approaching three-quarter time. O'Donnell. Certainly a quiet game from the Essendon champ today. Hurd in front, marks at centre half forward. James Hurd, there's Salmon down the ground. It goes in that direction, and why not? Stretch goes back, Salmon waits behind. Didn't leave the ground, kicks a goal. Do we have a whistle? No, it's a goal.
As this seesawing struggle continues, Manson wins it, but can they take it out of the centre? Yes, says James, I'll do it myself. Grenvold on all fours. Spawn a high kick. Dropped by Fletcher, and a difficult one to mark at that. Boyd, been sensational. Eventually flicks it out. Finds Armstrong. Goes his full distance to Baldwin. Slowly they surge it forward. Inside 50. Big pack flies. No one able to take the mark. They pounce upon it. And eventually it's Manton who gets it away. Only momentarily. He was looking for Harvey. Johnson scouting. Molloy just a little chip towards Lyon. He throws it even wider towards Jim Wine. Wine to Boyd. Boyd a snap. He brings it back and he's kicked a beauty. He's booted 3 in a best on ground performance. And the Lions again edge in front.
Well, what a game. Terrific contest here at Princes Park. Brad Boyd, the forwards working ever so hard, Fitzroy, to keep the ball in that forward zone. Jimmy Wine, little feed out. And Brad Boyd with that screw kick around the corner. He's kicked 3 goals in this quarter.
Brad Boyd has ignited this team.
Fletcher doing the ruck work there too, Dennis.
Manson run it forward. Spawn dispossessed. Away comes Armstrong. Whistle. Ball will come back. It'll be taken by Kieran Spawn. He started the game so well. 8 possessions in the opening term. He kicks it down inside the 50. Hogg stood his ground and has taken this mark about 35 metres out.
Well, with Fletcher doing the ruck work, Salmon playing at full forward, Somerville on the interchange bench, McGregor running around the boundary line now. He appears to be okay for Fitzroy as we watch the replay. Now Jeff Hogg must kick this. His kicking's been very ordinary in this third quarter.
Stevenson, the youngster, playing on Hogg. Hogg kicks at his second. And he's got it. Fitzroy increased their lead. They're out by 8 points now, and this place is really jumping.
There's Jeff Hogg, the player who just kicked that goal. A good lead there, good pass, just holding his ground there. The young player Stevenson, recruited from the under-18 competition last season. But the good news for Fitzroy is that Anthony McGregor's okay.
Salmon back on the ball in the middle against jumping James. And it's the latter who belts it to half forward towards Molloy. Couldn't take it cleanly. Socket off the ground by young Chris Johnson. Wide to the right half forward flank. Leading in the race was Michael Dunstan. Salmon is there also. Gets boot to ball in a gentle soccer that eventually floats over the line.
Fletcher now playing full forward. Salmon doing the ruck work. Stevenson playing full back for Essendon. And Somerville will need a change.
Critical 5.5 minutes in this game coming up now. Salmon and Manson. Simon's in front. Can't take it, however. Fitzroy having the ascendancy at the moment, although Wanganeen stops yet another promising attack. Very talented young defender. Short to Mark Harvey. Both players have no fear on the football ground. Salmon over the top. Well, maybe a little too ambitious. And they turn it over to Paul Roos. He pushes wide to youngster and Jarrod Molloy, just 17 years of age. One of 3 17-year-olds making their debut today. Kicks towards half forward. Spawn lopes towards it. Playing against his old side. He gives it to Rossi Lyon, who's 50 metres out. Get back on that right foot and just go short, and he does. So this has been all Fitzroy in the last 10 minutes or so. And now David Johnston has a chance to increase this lead. First half of the quarter was goal for goal. Johnston from 48 metres going for a real distance, and in doing so has pulled it slightly to the left. One behind. 74 plays 65. Fitzroy leading. Salmon initially ignored. Kick out, and Grenbold beats Molloy and takes it on half-back.
In misting rain, he goes up towards the wing. Salmon was the target. Roos waiting behind, dragged off it, but got the hand pass towards Bain. Bain did well in a tight situation. Back to Roos. Spring in the step of the Lions now. Armstrong is centering ball. Hogg from behind. Couldn't hang on. Manton claims the mark, and it's paid, surprisingly. Hogg claimed he touched it. I thought he did too. O'Donnell spears the pass in. Olerenshaws got it. Olerenshaw towards the wing. His position. The Lions well represented out there. Roos, awkward hand pass. Manson did well. Zanotti's clever handball came out to Armstrong. Armstrong shows the ball to kick it and boots it across the ground eventually. Taken by Spawn. Baldwin directly in front, 45 metres out. It's a wayward kick behind. Well, Essendon now really in trouble, looking to control the Lions, who are playing with plenty of endeavour.
Yes, Stevenson also off for the Bombers, and David Flood now playing at fullback.
Flood with a decision to make. Where will he go? No breeze. Flood directly up the middle. Manson, though, uncontested. Plays on immediately. Armstrong measures the kick, goes from 55. Goal. Oh, what a lifter.
We're watching Fitzroy and Essendon. Hope you're enjoying the action. Well, it was a good quarter for the Lions, the third. They kicked 6 goals to 2 to lead by 16 points at the last change. We pick it up at the start of the final quarter.
A wonderful third quarter by Fitzroy sees them leading by 15 points going into this final term, and it should be a beauty. Manson wins it to Boyd under Baldwin. They have been exciting out of the middle. Boyd has been sensational. Doolan and Lyon. Lyon looking to position himself between the ball and Doolan. Sees it over the line. Tim Watson still on the bench, Bernie?
Yes, there doesn't appear to be any injury problems with Tim Watson, so I'm not sure what's going on there, Sandy. I didn't think he was going all that bad in the first quarter and a half.
No. Drummerall, Wanganeen, Armstrong is also there. Renshaw sees it over the line with David Bain, and another throw-in. First goal is going to be vital. It's a misty rainfall during the third quarter. It could be a little slippery, but I'm quite sure that Essendon will be very desperate to kick the first, just as Fitzroy will be to even increase their lead. Down towards half forward. Spilled free to Lyon. Gets the hand pass to Jimmy Wyatt. He snaps and he kicks a goal. Wine gets his first, and the Roys go further ahead.
Yes, the ball right through the legs there of Michael Simons. There again, Brad Boyd, the best man on the ground so far, kicking the ball around his body through Simons' legs. Rossi Lyon, the quick feed off there to Jimmy Wine, who started the game in the back pocket, and he kicks his first goal.
So it's out to 21 points now. The Lions so competitive last week against the Magpies at Victoria Park. Seem to have taken it a step further. Johnston lost the ball. Masidi shrugs a tackle inside the centre square. Boots down towards the kick-off line. Salmon marks, turns and goals. Quick reply by Essendon. Salmon kicks his fourth. 15 points the difference.
As Paul Salmon will worry Hawking with his height, of course. He only had 1 goal up until half-time. He's kicked 3 goals in the second part of the match. 2 goals in the third quarter, and now that one in the last.
Again out to 15 points. Manson has worked hard all day up against Somerville from the middle. Masidi tries to take it away. O'Donnell short Simons. This time he grabs it. Simons runs, then goes the low to half forward. Zanotti intercepts, can't take the mark. Fletcher a snap. This may bounce through. Now the Bombers come back. And the fullback has kicked his first.
Well, he kicked his first goal in AFL football last week when he was moved to the forward line after Peter Sumich got on top. Unfortunately there, Mark Zanotti couldn't complete that mark, and there's that snap kick from Dustin Fletcher, kicking his second goal in AFL football. Fletcher playing across centre half forward. Paul Roos picking him up.
So the reigning champs are making their move now, as they did last week, looking to come from behind. Manson goes up, slaps it down. Armstrong gets it to White, who boots it down towards half forward. Opportunity for Harvey. Harvey's kick from half-back, down towards his side's half-forward line. Cockatoo Collins playing in front. Takes the mark on his chest and wants to go. Forced to kick it very high. He went close to stretch. Out came Hurd, got an awkward bounce. Cockatoo Collins missed the ball. Hawking side puts it towards the boundary line, and it will be thrown in out there. So we're set for a great finish. An early goal for the Lions, and then 2 for Essendon. Generally, it's been the scoring end down there, the left of screen, as Dunstan tracks it across the boundary line. That's the eastern end of the ground. So a throw in. Little separating these two sides. Kevin Sheedy not looking too happy with things. Somerville may make his coach a little happier. Gained about 20 metres. Fletcher upended with a kick. It goes down towards the pocket. Bowling an attempt at the mark by Zanotti, but the ball goes across the boundary line. Will be thrown in. Mark Zanotti, an eagle, a bear and a lion. Some people would need therapy after that lot. So boundary throw in about 15 metres around from the behind post. Manson reaches over the top. Cockatoo Collins pulls it back, winds in front. Defensive mark, a timely one.
On the very last line of defence, Mark Zanotti was off, and the umpire said, yes, you were. He kicks towards the wing. Simons will be first there. Sits nicely for him. And he pumps Essendon deep into attack once again. Back towards Salmon territory. Couldn't take the mark. It slips away from Zanotti. Hawking props over the football. He may lose it.
Well, he was playing for the free kick, Sandy. There's not much doubt about that. He did prop and was waiting for the free kick to, well, the player behind to come over the top of him. Cockatoo Collins did it pretty well there. And I think he was justified in playing that free kick.
So Cockatoo Collins, chance to make the margin less than 1 kick. It's currently 9 points Fitzroy's way. 25 metres out. It's now 3 points Fitzroy's way. CC gets his second.
3 goals, they needed them. They're right back in it now. Still plenty of time. The breeze not a factor. Rucks go at it. Somerville up very early. Manson will get the free kick. Advantages paid. Storming down the ground. Armstrong towards the pocket. And Lyon goes back and takes the mark close to the boundary line. Ross Lyon. Awkward kick from here, but not impossible. This to stretch the lead to 9 points. Kicks from 30. It's close. I think it's good. It is. Very important kick, that one. A steadier.
Yes, he's been around for quite a while now, Rossi Lyon. He started in 1986, wearing Gary Wilson's old number. Taking a safe chest mark, very relaxed in that kicking action as he went in to kick for that vital goal. And a great contributor for the Lions.
Once again, the margin is 9 points. Back in the middle with Manson. Somerville. Jim Wine goes to ground. Slaps the ball out, however. Does get it clear. Oh, Cockatoo Collins is at the bottom of that pack.
The Fitzroy players need to forget about the umpire, I think, Sandy.
Yeah, one of those is Matthew Armstrong. Yeah. Too much to say. The decision was right. The player was down picking up the ball when the tackle was applied.
Still going on about it. However, let's get on with the game. Cockatoo Collins from 55 wanting to get onto a talk. It's very, very wide. In fact, goes out of bounds on the full in their right forward pocket. So Simon Hawking will bring it back into play. Essendon led at the first 2 changes.
There he is again, Sandy. Brad Boyd, what a game he's played.
Brad Boyd, 7 marks and the best on ground performance. Advantage is going to be paid. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's got to come back.
Well, that's another baffling decision, that one, Sandy. I thought the player there, Molloy, was doing all the bustling. I thought Harvey was only trying to go for the mark. There he is, shoving him out. So the interference, I thought, was on Harvey.
Formerly with Box Hill. Northern Knights. Oh! Mr. Line!
What a mark. Rossi's line as he lifted. He spent a fair bit of time on the interchange bench. Look at this, Luke. Over the top of Flood and Hogg. What a mark. Terrific effort.
Now this could make it rather tough for Essendon if Ross goes successful. He takes very little time in lining up. Comes in from 48 metres. Drop punts on its way. Drifts it right across the face. Could have almost been a free kick to Essendon. Advantage may have been paid. It's pushed towards the back pocket region. Picked up by Harvey. Hurried left foot kick by Mark Harvey towards Cockatoo Collins. And he sees it through the race as he goes slamming into the interchange area, but he's okay. Almost on centre wing. Fitzroy leading by 9 points. Boyd a touch once again. Buick there also. Grenvold comes out the back door to O'Donnell. Back to Grenvold again over the top to Buick. Darren Buick's away. Kicks to half forward. Big pack of players. Roos waiting down. He gets caught, but he gets the hand pass away to Zanotti, who shovels it to the line. Was it deliberate? No, said the umpire. Throw it in.
Good to see McGregor back on the ground for the Lions after that clash of heads when he collided with his teammate in McCarthy.
Still no sign of Tim Watson. Came off just before half-time. Missed the entire third term. The man playing his 300th this afternoon. Buick's over the ball. He slaps it for a more central location. With it now, Olorenshaw taken high. Now the umpire says he ducked, and so does Burnick.
He certainly ducked. Good decision.
So Roos to take the kick. And the Lions finding plenty. Squares the ball. Baldwin, who's tried hard throughout the day, up from the back pocket. Will go for distance around the outer side. The rain has well and truly stopped. In fact, the sun is trying to break through as Harvey goes up and knocks it forward. Zanotti carried forward by Olorenshaw. No free kick. And it will be thrown in. 14-9 to 12-12. Manson and Somerville. Somerville clean possession. Interesting hand pass taken by Grenvold. Manton out of the congestion inside the 50. Hawking comes to meet it. Loose ball behind, close to the boundary line. Hawking gets back first, but it's across the boundary line and will be thrown in. Well, over the past 3 seasons, Fitzroy have squandered quite a few three-quarter time leads. They're 8 out of 28. They did it again last Saturday. Can they hang on here? Somerville, or rather Salmon, tries to hook it behind. Down went Cockatoo Collins and Bain and Grenvold, and the umpire wants it.
And Manton off for the Essendon side. Stevenson back on.
Just over 12 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for both sides. Who will be good enough on the day? Kick it. Twisting and turning and dodging and weaving, and as he kicked out beauty! Plenty of behind, but by Jiminy. Oh, so close.
How do you work his way through this, Andy? It was pretty heavy traffic in there.
Houdini stuff. He got out somehow. 93 plays 85. Hawking again. Coming grandstand side. Roos couldn't take the mark. Simons runs into trouble. The ball spills free to Paul Roos. Got the call behind from young John Barker. And over the line he goes.
See, that McGregor's a goer. Fitzroy, I've been very impressed with him this afternoon.
He's come back very strongly after that very nasty head clash with McCarthy. Simons takes it from the throw-in. Pushed as he took the kick towards Doolan. Couldn't take the mark. His immediate opposition is Kieran Spawn. Playing against his old side. Spawn to Boyd. Defensive side of centre, Brad Boyd. Long kick, in fact kick number 20 to the right half forward flank. Roscoe Lyon has it on 50. Inside 50 is Lyon. No pressure. Heads for home. Floating kick. Goes across the face. Over the head it goes of 17-year-old Chris Johnson. And a throw in the left forward pocket. 11 minutes. Just over 11 remaining. Hogg to do the ruck work. Belting it over the back.
One-hander.
By Quinlan again puts out the plea, but it falls on deaf ears. Ricky Olorenshaw goes on with the job. From the back pocket towards Hearn. Strong mark, centre wing.
6 marks for James Hird.
Boots it down towards half forward. Kickett is outnumbered down there. In front, Hawking. He was pushed in the back. He's going to get the free kick. He had plenty of support. And Fitzroy, I think, in any case, would have come away. But Hawking boots down towards half forward. Molloy was in front, fisted away by Stevenson. Could have been a high tackle on Manson by Hird. Nothing doing. Down went Baldwin. And the ball's gone out of bounds. Left half forward for the Lions. They lead by 8 points. An upset brewing. Somerville and Manson, as they've done for the best part of the day. Battle again. Wine's kick. Only gained about 10 metres. Molloy shovels it to Boyd, who's knocked up getting possessions. He boots it down towards the pocket. Lands inside the field of play and bounces out of bounds. So that's handy for the Lions.
32 possessions now to Brad Boyd and 7 marks.
Shaw placing a call. Spawn, he's been pretty handy today. Lost at that time. Simons in desperate trouble. McGregor snaps. It floats towards full forward. Did Club touch it? I don't think he did. In fact, there's going to be a free kick. The umpire is going down to check. It's a goal in any case. McGregor, the snapshot. It could be a match-winning lead now for Fitzroy.
He's been inspirational this afternoon, Anthony McGregor. His stats don't look all that impressive. 8 kicks and 4 hand passes. Both he and Ross Lyon were involved in the tackle there on the Essendon player. Good work by Jeff Hogg to shepherd that one through in the goal square.
Lions are roaring. They stretch their lead. O'Donnell kicks high for Essendon towards half forward. Kick at the fly, but he couldn't take the mark. Can the reigning champions come back? They've got 9.5 minutes to do it. 99 plays 85. A margin of 14 points to Fitzroy. The Battlers forward. No pressure on him. He steams away and wobbles a kick down towards half forward.
Drop
punt as far as Wanganeen.
Let's go for the drop punt. Forget those wobbly chops.
Wanganeen's kick back over the centre. Looking for Somerville. Was in the pack. Couldn't take the mark. James Hird through. Wants someone going past. Has Calthorpe. They need a goal very, very badly. Up to full forward. Salmon is there. The big man lunges, looks at the umpire for some sort of assistance and gets none. 1 point goes on the board. 13 points the margin. Hawking again. Straight down the middle. Lovely kick. Somerville got a hand to it. Boyd waits down. It was held. He didn't have the football.
Clean in everything, Sandy.
Best on ground Boyd.
Coming up for kick number 21. 12 hand passes, 7 marks to Brad Boyd.
It's a big day at the office, isn't it? To half forward he goes. Harvey belts it looking for Doolan, then regains it himself. Grenvold lost it and he gets buffeted out of the way. Another bounce.
Terrific desperation by the line forwards there. Fighting to keep that ball in that 50-metre zone again.
13 points the margin. Just over 8 minutes remain. Somerville got it down, intended for Wanganeen. Wine didn't have it. Johnson runs into an open goal and kicks it. His first. And the Lions and their faithful ecstatic.
Yes, well, this boy was recruited from the Northern Knights in the under-18 competition. He kicked 7 goals in that grand final last year. And there he is, got terrific goal-kicking sense and ability. And he's ecstatic with that one.
Well, these two clubs experience something of a different summer during the summer months. Essendon celebrating a premiership, Fitzroy wondering whether they'd be around. But look at the scoreboard now. Such is the nature of AFL football. We've got a ball up, still inside the centre square. And Fitzroy with a handy lead now. Kevin Sheedy looking for something to get his side back. 7 3/4 minutes remain in the contest. O'Donnell smothered off the boot. It takes a deflection out towards the wing. Baldwin in space and with some time. Didn't use it to the best. And the ball floats close to the boundary line. Stayed in and a throw-in.
Been amazing pressure applied by Fitzroy all afternoon. What a desperate performance it's been.
7.5 minutes remaining. Not out of it, Essendon, but they've got the job ahead of them. Wanganeen round his body. In towards the middle, towards Cockatoo, Collins and Kickett. They're both there. They both ask the question. A bounce in the middle. 105 plays 86. Somerville. Threw it out. The dice starting to roll Fitzroy's way. James Manson from the middle. Drop punts to half forward. Flood was at the back. Buick bursts clear at the front. Gives it to Doolan. They need to score goals and score them fast. Dunstan pops the Lions into attack once again. Long kick by Dunstan. Flood threw his opponent out of the way and miraculously didn't give away a free kick. Now a whistle is sounded and it's going to go the way of Essendon.
Oh, Dunstan just blazed away with that ball into the forward line. Ross Lyon was free, as was McGregor.
Hogg was a bit stiff though, wasn't he?
Yeah. Mercedes from the back pocket. Kicks to centre wing. Towards a Fletcher and Big James couldn't quite take it on the chest. David Bain towards the boundary line. Cockatoo Collins goes over. In the meantime, the whistle is sounded. Free ball to Bain.
Yes, he was slung after he got rid of the ball there by Fletcher.
David Bain on centre wing. Goes short and finds the young man who just kicked his first goal, Chris Johnson. Inside 50 go the Lions. No mark. Wine waits down in front. Here comes McGregor. Look at this kick. Say goodnight to the folks, Gracie. Fitzroy's home.
This triumphed over the Premiers, and it was Fitzroy 17-10, 112, defeating Essendon 14-15, 99. Leading goal scorers, Boyd got 3 for Fitzroy, and for Essendon, Salmon kicked 4, and Cockatoo Collins kicked 3 goals. Terrific start to the season to Fitzroy.